What's good? Gotta show you guys some of the cars out here real quick. I've been talking all day, but check out this Integra on some CPR 5-lug. Just gonna go through a lot real quick. I've been here for like a couple hours already, and a lot of cars are starting to leave. But check out some of the cars right here in the front row. I seen these cars when I rolled in. Oh my goodness. 35XT limited edition. I really need to get my JDM EF2 rolling for sure. Damn, on the Heroes. Damn, this thing's so tiny. City of Demons Co. You can never go wrong with sport bronze and white. Hybrid racing shifter, the truth. Another set of 5-lug CPRs. Oh man, this thing's clean. Oh wow, this thing looks so good. Wow, it's so clean in the engine bay. Oh, what do you guys know about the Prelude seats in here? That's sick. With the old school Vortex. A lot of carbon, but check this thing out right here, guys. I'm pretty sure this is an actual Integra, but chop top into a truck. What the freak? This is pretty sick. A parts hauler, dude. Watch out. I seen this S2000 right here when I first rolled in. Super badass. I love the way it flows with the hard top and everything, the wide body. Look how sleek it is. I was tripping out when I seen this car, but I didn't know what it was. But I was talking to the owner, which he's a subscriber. That's freaking awesome. 2017 Honda Fit. I've never seen a Honda Fit looking like this before. I've so used to like the first gen and stuff, but this thing is, I mean, technically like a Jazz overseas. So you kind of see it right here in the back. So this is a track car. It's got some stickies on it. It's got a whole first cage for this car from Auto Power. That's pretty cool. It's got a lot of upgrades to it, shifter and all that. It's on K-tuner, but you guys probably saw it. It's got a freaking turbo strapped to the L15 motor, bro. Look at this. It's on 5 pounds of boost. It makes 240 apparently, and dude, this thing's been a daily driver for the owner, and this is cool to see. What attracted me was the front end, and then I saw the dry carbon and all that, and I was like, or sorry, forged carbon, and I didn't even notice the damn turbo until you said it, and I was like, holy crap, how do you miss a green turbo setup on here? Pretty cool. I mean, I'll definitely drive this thing for sure, but pretty cool to see this out here. I mean, never seen one like it, so that's freaking awesome. So these are the fits that I'm used to seeing. You see how the headlights are a little different than the one over there? That's why I was so confused, but look how tucked this motor is. It's like all the way inside. A lot of room for activity, but anyways, gonna keep on walking. I saw a couple cars leaving already. This car right here slapping the music. I seen this thing pull up. It looks pretty cool. There was a turbo Del Sol that was here and he already took off, but I've shown you guys that car in the VTEC tuning video. What I wanted to check out is this car right here, because I seen this thing pulling in and the first thing I noticed about it was the twin disc. And guess what, guys? This thing is packing some heat in here. Check this out. 4-door. Four-door B-Series turbo, caged up and everything. Love to see it. There were a bunch of elements here as well too. The Element 44 guys, they're all gone already. I think this is Miguel. I met him when I met Herb. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure this is him. Pretty sure. I seen him walking around earlier, but got this one over here, all fancied out. Pretty cool. But kind of sucks that I missed the rest of the Element guys. Definitely cool sets of dudes I've met before at the Honda meet, but you know, seeing this thing pulling in. You guys remember back in the days when this Acura Legend was the car that people were using to do like R34 Skyline conversions? Why? The tail light, the back end, it's like similar shape. Sorry, not R34, R33. My bad. But this thing pulled in, dude, immaculate condition, super clean. Stick shift too. Respect. I was staring at this car from afar, hanging out with the people, and trying to catch it before it goes as well too. But dude, oh my goodness, freaking CRV, dude. VIP'd out, chill out. Pretty badass. This CRX, met the owner over there in Bakersfield. Apparently got the car resprayed, got the 949s resprayed. He's got the wing on it, the hood. This was racing in Bakersfield, father, son. Pretty cool to see out here. I think he drove like 3 hours. So try to get some of these cars before they take off. This one was an H2B setup. He closed his hood by the time I got to it. Didn't get to check it out. This is the homie's car. He came out here with his son today. I always met him in Bakersfield every time we're out there. Finally get to see his car in person. B-Series turbo. Fire. A lot of these cars are getting ready to leave. I'm actually getting ready to leave as well too, because I got to go back to Brian's house to work some more on his all-wheel drive EK. We got an Orthia out here. This is pretty sick, bro. Pretty sick. This is pretty clean, right? But honestly, I wanted to see this thing right here. Why? It pulled up earlier. I thought it was a cartoon car. Wasn't entirely sure what this thing was. The badges were all chopped out in the back. So it's still here. I want to check it out, see what this thing really is. It's got a single cam in it, guys. What the hell? It's got a single cam in here. The headlight's like a replica of an RSX, and something in the back that I noticed when it pulled up. It had an RV. Oh, it's an HRV. That's why I couldn't tell. Yo, this thing is so funny, dude. It's a 2-door manual as well too. What the heck? It's just crazy to me, like these days these little meets and stuff don't really go the full duration anymore, right? So the USDM Honda meet ends at 5 and it's only 3:38 and the parking lot's like near empty. So I might try to go get something to eat right now. The homie Jose with the turbo wagon told me to go to King Torta. It's 2 miles and he said it's pretty bomb, so I guess that's where we're headed to. Man, I hit a freaking crazy ass pothole. King Torta. The torta is good, man. Jamaica. I was fighting the temptation to not eat the entire thing, so I got half of it going back with me, guys. We got an hour to get back to Brian's, and we're gonna probably work on his car a little bit as well today. let me get you guys a little caught up. After King Torta, man, I was falling asleep while driving, man. That thing almost knocked me out. It was an hour drive to get back to Brian's, and when I got here, the family had just gotten home too, and we were just kind of watching YouTube, just kind of relaxing, trying to chill out. Today was hot, and let me tell you, when I was driving my car today, coming back, the car was running way hotter than it usually does. And as soon as I parked my car, I turned it off, and I can hear some crazy hissing noise. And I don't know if my car has coolant in it. I checked everything this morning before I left. I drove 185 degrees all the way to the meet, and then coming back in the heat, the car is running way hotter than it usually does. So when I got here, we were hanging out for a little bit, and then the family, we all went to go eat. I grabbed a pastrami milk, and I ate only half of that because I just had half a torta an hour or so before that. So we just got back, and Brian is actually in the garage right now, bleeding the cooling system out of his car, because tomorrow we actually go tune. So he is bleeding out his cooling system, and then we're gonna do his brakes to make sure his brakes are good. And when he's done with this, I'm gonna take that to go bleed the cooling system in my car to make sure that my car has coolant and all is well with it, because mind you guys, I have to drive this car 8 hours back home. So I hope my car is okay. It didn't throw any weird check engine lights. It didn't show any signs of like overheating, but the hissing noise is definitely low on coolant situation. So in about 30 minutes or so, hopefully the system is good, and then we'll go mess with my car a little bit over there. I'll tell you what, guys, there ain't no goddamn coolant in there. Even my reservoir doesn't have any coolant in it. The crazy thing is, my car doesn't smoke whatsoever. So to lose all my coolant, it's a little crazy to me. So I'm taking notice that there's coolant residuals all over the fill neck. Like, why? And then if you look, all over the water pipe, all over the back. I've never seen it right there before. Leaking fuel, so that's new, right? But I'm not sure if this thing is building up pressure or whatever to blow through the coolant cap, which is brand new. So something's weird going on about that. That thing eating. Ain't no goddamn coolant in here. Oh damn. Yo, you thirsty ass ratchet, dude. The hell? Damn, this shit ain't got no goddamn coolant, bro. Where the hell all my coolant go? Dude, this thing done consumed all my goddamn coolant. When I left this morning, this was filled. That's crazy. Did you already have coolant in there?
Yeah.
Oh. That was a lot of coolant missing, if I'm being honest. Something's going on and I'm a little worried. $119 currently. Turn off the fan, let it get up to temperature and see if it holds. And obviously we're going to try to bleed the cooling system out, because that is a lot of coolant missing from the cooling system for sure. I don't get it. Where's my temperature sitting at? It's at 220. Guys, that is not good. That is not good. Not a single lick of smoke whatsoever. None. I kind of do want to take out that tuck radiator though, I ain't gonna lie. Huh? It's eating, bro. So that's telling me that I drove this whole entire way home with no goddamn coolant. No mames, no way. There's no way this car bled out the entire cooling system from this morning. And he's almost done with the freaking coolant jug.
Not even use a quarter of it.
This thing is eating. Where is it going? Is my question. This shit better not be in my goddamn oil pan, dog. I'm gonna check it out. Oh, man, that's crazy. That's crazy. Guys, is my engine blown? Oh, come on, I was trying to be scary, bro. I was trying to be scary, man. Come on, have you not seen Are You Afraid of the Dark? But, you know, to be fair, guys, we went to a meet last night. Cars and Coffee Riverside collaboration with 7-Eleven. It was cracking. But I'm not pointing fingers, I'm not blaming nobody. Brian doesn't warm up his car. So when he got off the driveway yesterday, he literally went. So when I got in my car, I literally, no, let me finish. I literally turned on my car and I turned the fan off so I can warm up the car. Mind you, I don't have a heater and I don't have a thermostat. So I literally turned on the car, turned the fan off, and drove behind him to go to the meet last night, right? And when we got onto the freeway, we just drove. I mean, it was like, what, less than 10 miles maybe? And I forgot to turn the fan back on. So when I got to the meet, I was like, man, my car is reading a little higher than usual. And then when we turned the car off, it was pissing. It was pissing out of here. So that was the first situation, which was last night, that I ran the car without the fan on. And that's also one of the downfalls of not having it connected through the factory system. And because of that situation last night, here we are in this predicament where my car is doing the same problem it was doing yesterday. Fuck, man. Okay, I'm so scared. I can't see you. Oh, scary, defense, bro. God damn.
My defense is when I pulled the car out of the driveway, I went to the curb. I didn't know we were exactly leaving because I was still setting up my radio. So when I seen you bust the U-turn, I maybe should.
If you were still setting up your radio, you'd still be sitting there. I made a U-turn and you went.
So I let it. Exactly.
Exactly. Exactly. No mommies. All right, guys, next day here, man. Slimeball's been out here in the garage putting in some work on his car. Before getting it up on jack stands, he was trying to figure out the RPM wiring to the cluster. He has an S2K cluster in his car, and the RPM wire had, I don't know, something along the factory harness from the plug that goes from over there over here, and then from here to the cluster. It wasn't making a connection. So what's your buddy? Wireworks hit him up and told him, add a wire from the RPM signal on the harness from over there directly to the cluster and see if the RPM works. And guess what? It works now. So something along the line from the factory harness to the plug is not working, or is pin wrong or something like that, but it is wired through. The RPM now works. He was working on that. He buttoned up the shifter. It doesn't have any more slop. It was kind of loose with the Allen bolts. That wasn't a big issue. He also took off a lot of the push lock fittings to run barb and hose style, which is what I typically run. The push lock fitting stuff works. I've always had bad experience with them. Either the vacuum line itself melts or it pops off. The little plastic piece that holds the vacuum line in place pops off or it breaks. So he ended up just switching over to vacuum line, which is what I prefer, and a thicker one on top of that, so it's hard for it to kind of like melt with heat, and it's all crimped down into place, ready to rock and roll. Right now the car is up on jack stands. If you guys haven't seen his channel, he's been having a lot of issues with his brakes being a little spongy, but also because he actually didn't have a check valve in line right here. So a little while ago, you went to the junkyard, got two of these. You installed one into the car currently, and this is a spare one. Now, so really quickly, if you don't have a check valve in line, the vacuum source is going to bleed into the brake booster, and it's definitely going to blow this thing apart, especially because it's force inducted, so all that manifold pressure is going to go in. The check valve prevents that from happening, and lucky driver B caught it. And now that you have it, that was probably also a big reason to why his brakes are so spongy. It works, it just grabs a little further. So the car is up on jack stands right now. Me and Slimeball is gonna go ahead and bleed the entire brake system manually, because you've done it plenty of times on the compressor, you know, unit. Yeah, so he's already done it a couple of times, but now we're gonna bleed it one more time by hand to ensure that the fluids are coming out super duper solid, and we need to adjust anything, we'll do so. But this is the last thing we're gonna do today in this video, guys, is to bleed the brakes, and hopefully this thing is ready to rock and roll, and then we're gonna load this thing up onto the trailer he picked up this morning. Alright guys, so I'm gonna say it right now. I'm sorry to leave you guys off on this hanger right now. The car is loaded up to go to the dyno here in about an hour or so, and that's gonna be in the next video for you guys. I wanted to keep this with the USDM super meet that we went to, and just a little bit of, you know, once over with Brian's car, and also figuring out the cooling system with my KRX over there. But today is dyno day for Brian's all-wheel drive EK sedan, and we're fixing to leave here in a moment. But as far as this video goes, we're gonna cap it right here. I'm sorry, okay, I'm sorry. But if you guys enjoyed this video a little bit, be sure to leave a thumbs up. And if you guys want to stick around for the dyno video, next one for you guys, today for us, be sure to hit the subscribe button. But with that being said, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.